Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take the resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Okay. Thank you for your kindness and support. Okay. All are welcome on this channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. Okay, the first energy I have here, I have the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I'm being told to pull two and convey this message to you, okay? All right, so I have the Eight of Wands and I have the Seven of Wands. And so the Seven of Wands is representing having to protect. There's something that you feel that you have to protect. There is something that you may have to halt. And so the Eight of Wands represent news that you can use that is coming in. So there's some kind of information collective that is coming in that's going to guide you, that's going to assist you in making a decision, but it's going to like forewarn you to protect something. This could be a person. This could be yourself. This could be your family, your home, your job, or someone could be offering you some kind of insurance for protection. Okay, as well. Maybe this is medical insurance. Maybe this is health insurance. Maybe someone is selling you something for protection as well. Home insurance. Yeah. So someone is either, you're going to receive some kind of information where someone is offering you something regarding protecting yourself. It's either some kind of insurance policy, life insurance, health insurance, etc., or it's some kind of maybe investment, maybe with a promising turnaround or something. But this information, it could be a letter, maybe from a company or some kind of agency. That's going to assist you in making your decision. Also, I'm picking up someone may receive information on how to start a college fund for their child or their children. So you may receive information on that as well. You may have very small children, and someone may tell you it's too soon, it's too early. Honey, if they going to college, honey, it's never too early to start saving. Okay, no one knows what the future holds, and children do make their own decisions, but it's better to have something in line instead of nothing in line at all. But it's going to assist you on pumping the brakes on going in a different direction. So this could be something like maybe you're interested in buying a home as well. So put the reading where it resonates. And maybe you were going to pay cash for a home, okay? Maybe you were going to purchase a home from a land bank, pay cash for the home, and, move in it, fix it up, blase, blase. Instead of doing that, someone may offer you information to a realtor or a broker, okay? Someone who can assist you in finding the right type of housing that you actually want, like a dream home, okay? Like a dream home or something I'm picking up. And so instead of you just, buying what you can and having to fix it up and put a lot of money into the property, you may meet someone who's going to show you how to get the dream home that you want, and without so much stress or so much effort to get approved for it, searching for it as well. Because you could be someone who's looking for a home that is not only accommodating you, but something that's going to accommodate your family, your children, your spouse. Are there resources in the area? Maybe you're looking for certain kind of schooling in the area if you're someone who wants your child to attend a local school, okay? So put it where it resonates. But whether you have children or not, I'm picking that up, that information could come in. Maybe you're about to make a large purchase that's going to stop you. You're going to say, you know what? Let me put this money back in the bank. I'm not going to do it that way. Let me go talk to this realtor and see what they have. And you're going to be, very satisfied, Spirit is saying, at what you find out. You're going to be very shocked. You could be someone who's a first time home buyer as well. So this is exciting for you. Congratulations to you. And you're very proud of yourself as well. This is an event. This is an exciting, pivotal moment in your life. Okay. So you are learning as well as you're moving forward to make this large purchase. Okay. This could also be a vehicle. Maybe you are someone who, you're saying forget financing. I'm just going to pay cash for a car. Maybe you get some information that's going to come in and show you how to get the vehicle that you actually want. Okay. Okay, in the same situation, you can be like, you know what? Let me stop. Let me go put these racks back in the bank. Wait a minute. We're not going to do it that way. Wait a minute. Yeah, and someone could show you, because I said broker earlier, how to get the vehicle that you're looking for, or how to get the home that you're looking for. You may be under the impression that the purchase that you want to make is hard to obtain. Spirit is saying, because the people around you, maybe you've been asking for help and assistance, but they're unable to give you advice or navigate you towards how to make this purchase without being cheated, or purchasing the wrong vehicle, or a home that, maybe it doesn't have the right owner, or it has liens on it, or it has a lot of back property taxes owed on it, or it can't pass inspection. It could be a lot of things, so yeah, this information that is coming in is going to assist you as well. I'm picking up, you could be someone who wants to start some kind of business. This could be a restaurant. This could be maybe a tattoo shop or something like that. Maybe you want to purchase a storefront. I'm getting purchase, not even lease. Okay. All right, collective, you got that money. I ain't gonna tell nobody unless they look at this read, okay? The collective got that money on, honey. Collective got that money on. And so you're looking to purchase this building, or this storefront. I'm seeing not too small, but a nice little storefront place that you possibly want to turn into a tattoo shop, or do piercings, and maybe you have other ideas where you're going to let people come in there and maybe I don't know, do lashes, or do ladies' eyebrows, things like that. You're going to add different things in this establishment, not just the tattoos. But either way, before you purchase that building, you may find a better deal, a better location, and that's this Eight of Wands. This is good news coming in for somebody. So whatever it is that you're working on, there is good news coming in. It can come through the mail. It could be verbally through communication, through someone collective, or someone you don't know. A total stranger could bless you with information to assist you on making this business move. Yeah, this is a business move. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I just said, this information can help you save money. Make sure you're not getting cheated, making sure the business, the home, or the car that you're buying, the building, that is of quality, and save money. And what we got? The Four of Pentacles, confirmation. And I said, you're going to go where? Back to the bank, like, you know what? Thanks for the connection. Someone's going to show you a better route where you're able to save money. You see, they're putting this pentacle back into the safe, because whatever this information is, it's going to help you for your highest good. It's going to assist you in obtaining your goal, whatever that is. But it's also going to cut you from basically spending the amount that you were going to spend. So like if you had 100,000 or 50,000, yes, they got vehicles that cost that much. Okay, 100,000 or 50,000, maybe 50%, you may be able to save 50 grand or 30,000, or put that back. Okay. So yeah, because I'm picking up the people you've been asking, they just didn't have it, but information is going to come in. It can come from a total stranger. And it's not that anyone is jealous of you. Sometimes I pick that up. Okay. But I'm not picking that up here. You are someone who are from a loving family. You do have support around you. It's just the information that you're looking for. They don't know. They don't know about it. They don't know how to navigate you towards it, nor do they have the connections, or are they affiliated with anyone. And so that doesn't mean that your family or friends are less than. Just honestly, they just don't have the information to give you. But it looks like Spirit is stepping in to make sure this information gets to you. Okay. So either way, you are moving forward with making this large purchase, okay? Either way, you're moving forward because you got the money on. Collective got the money on. This reading is for a specific group of people. Y'all got that money on. And I'm not going to tell nobody unless they look at this reading. All right. So the next card we have here is the Ace of Wands. And so, yeah, you're going to receive a lot of clarity and you're going to have like a, whoo, sheesh. You're going to be so relieved because you're going to save a whole lot of money, honey. You're going to be so relieved. You're going to have extra, collective. You're going to have extra, So basically, if you're purchasing a business, a building, a home, you may want to take that money and do some redecorating or buy some things. May want to spruce the place up a little bit, especially if you're opening a tattoo parlor or this place of business here. You may want to buy some nice chairs or some nice furniture for your business. You'll have the money for that. You're going to save in a big, big way. This information may also give you access to applying for some kind of grant to put towards your business. Okay. That's for somebody. That's not for everybody, but take what pieces resonate for you. Only you know if you have a big purchase that you are preparing to make. You could be researching on steps of how to save or how to apply for a grant or how to purchase a home. You could be researching first-time buyer programs for a home, a car, so take the bits and pieces of the reading that resonates, okay? Or you can claim this read, okay? And go ahead and pull in that good energy. You can claim it for yourself right now, okay? Yes, you can. Okay. So yes, a lot of balance. Okay. You're going to be feeling real good. Okay. Someone's going to be having a ribbon cutting ceremony, feeling very good. You're going to be very proud of yourself. So Spirit is saying to take your time. It's okay because you are the first. I'm picking that up and it just keep coming. You are the first in your family or your friend group to actually have access to this amount of money. Maybe you hit the lotto, you came to some kind of inheritance. Maybe you went to the casino and striked it. I don't know. But either way, this is the first time for someone in your family to have this amount of access and privilege and be blessed to do and purchase what you are establishing. And that's not an insult. Spirit is saying to be encouraged. Don't be discouraged. And don't allow anyone to make you feel like you're not equipped or you don't belong, in the area of entrepreneurship. Don't let anyone talk down to you or treat you as if don't let anybody talk no ish to you. Don't let them do it. Don't let anybody make you feel some type of way. Okay. Enjoy this process of building this business and learning and growing. There will be ups and downs where Spirit is saying you're going to be just fine. But there's something about don't allow any naysayers to discourage you. I'm picking up you are the first in your family to have this amount of money. And you are the first to be an entrepreneur. So you may get, I'm not picking up any jealousy or envy, but once that business get established, it's one thing, collective, to talk about what you're going to do, and people shrug, yeah, whatever. Collective talking about they about to open a barber shop, whatever. Talking about they about to open a laundromat, whatever. But it's a whole nother ball game when you actually have that place of that established, or you have that, your name on that business or that brand, and people see that there are people who are supporting you and patronizing your services, So right now I'm not picking up there's no hate or envy, but your spirit guides want you to know to be prepared and don't become overwhelmed and stressed. It comes with progressing in life. There's nothing we can do about it. There are people, who will be watching, because I love Prompts Collective, who will be watching, with an owl's eye and be looking like, oh, they really did it. Collective really did it. They said they was going to open a restaurant. Look at all them people. I seen something online about a ribbon cutting. Looks like they opened a second location. I guess I'll go up here and try their fish sandwich and see what it tastes like. Yeah, I'm gonna hate on them a little bit and complain, but I'm gonna go up there and be nosy. See, and see what I can see about this new restaurant or this new barber shop or nail shop. I really ain't supportive, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm supporting and go see what I can snoop around and see. They really did it. They used to talk about it, but they made it happen. That kind of energy. People, when you're in the building phase of creating, and establishing a business, a brand, an idea of any kind on any level, people will shrug their shoulders. Like they say, everybody got an LLC, everybody is an entrepreneur, but when you get it popping collective and they see you taking off, then everybody gonna want to cling to you. Everybody gonna want to call you their niece, their nephew, their friend. Or I knew the collective, I went to school with them. And all your ex-lovers come out the woodwork. Oh, I used to date them. That's how it is. It's part of the process of progressing in life. It's part of being successful. It's part of being world renowned. Somebody's going to be world renowned, okay, because they're going to stay focused on their business, on their mission, and they're going to expand. Okay. You could also be establishing yourself so well, and I'm talking about someone not opening a business next month and then closing a year later. I'm talking about somebody staying on the grind their entire life until they perish or transition and leaving behind generational wealth, leaving behind an establishment or a brand to pass on to their children or to whomever they have as beneficiary. Okay. Okay, whoever their heirs are, okay, whether you have children or not. So, take what resonates, but either way, people hunch their shoulders, laugh, talk ish, but when they see you taking off, and you're not doing it for that, people, they become envious and jealous, when they do see that you're successful, because it reminds them, as I always inform, it reminds people of areas in their life that they wish they would have followed their dreams. It reminds them of the things they gave up on. So that's where the envy and the jealousy comes in at. It's not that they can't have it also. It's that they're not willing to do the work. There are some people who don't want to do the work, and they will get mad at you for becoming successful. And sometimes that's where that friction and that envy and jealousy come from. Some people will create a false narrative. They will create a false argument, and they will plan to be mad at you, collective. Yes, you have some diabolical people out here because you chose to do something with your life, or people will become mad at you because when they last saw you, you were maybe living out of your shadow side, or you were not in a good place. Maybe you were homeless, maybe you were unemployed when they last talked to you. But next time they see you, the collective doing good. And sometimes, not all the time, that makes people feel some kind of way, yo. Like for real, for real. As much as you see people celebrating, giving parties and inviting people, everybody at that party ain't rooting for you. And I'm not being cold, it's just the truth. And Spirit want me to share this with y'all. As much as you see people giving parties and gatherings, everybody at them parties ain't rooting for you. You can give a beautiful wedding. Everybody at that wedding ain't happy for you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. That don't mean don't have a wedding ceremony, but it's just the truth. Folks will get mad at you because you chose to do something with your life, because you didn't choose to sit on your hands, because you didn't give up. And there's nothing you can do about that but continue to be great. Continue to be great. Continue to be great. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. The star card. Look at that. Continue to be great. Continue to shine. And as you come across those people, you remove yourself from them, because it is not safe to be around a hater. It is not safe to be around a jealous person. So I'm not picking that up now. But for somebody, they smile and say, oh, that's nice. That's cool. That's because you in the building phase of it. They don't know what you got stashed away. They don't know you've been saving. Or, maybe you came into some money, like I said, and it's sitting and you keeping it to yourself. Keep it that way. Don't tell nobody what you got. Don't never tell nobody. It's none of their business. Ain't none of their business what your blue cheese is doing. Whether it's expanding or shrinking, it's none of their business. But yeah, but once you actually get it, that's when you see people change. It's like a switch go on, especially be mindful. This is for somebody. Be mindful of when you share positive news with somebody and their expression is blank or they get quiet, just like I suddenly got quiet. Be mindful. There is somebody, I see someone talking to somebody sharing good news and the person goes quiet. It's not a congratulations or I'm happy for you. The person just goes quiet and give you the fish eye. Be mindful. It's not safe to be around people like that. You don't have to be afraid, but just watch them. You got to keep a fish eye on them while they giving you a fish eye, Because see, as soon as that advertisement get the popping, and they see that you're standing your ground to achieve your goals. And you could be a hairdresser, you can be a bomb hairdresser, You started off in the crib, started at the bottom, now we're here, but it don't matter where you do hair at. You're successful. You're successful, you're good at what you do, and people like it. People like your work, love your work. There are people who are buying houses and sending people to college just off of doing hair, cutting hair, doing nails. It's all about you. Okay. We are limitless beings. Yeah. Folks change when it really get popping. When it's up, they want to be your friend. They want to claim you. I'm picking up on that. There's somebody who maybe, people have shunned you, pushed you away, looked over you, treated you as if you're, you're not good enough. No, you need to be a little taller. No, you need to be a little louder, But as soon as you get it popping and non-stopping, they want to claim you. Oh, this is my favorite niece. This is my favorite nephew. This is my favorite daughter. This is my best friend. This is my favorite son. That kind of energy. Nah, 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 nah. Pay attention. Who's ever around you now while you're in a building phase should be the same people celebrating with you later. So if you're looking around and there's nobody being supportive or rooting you on right now, you're going to have to drink that champagne at the top by yourself and stay in a two-seater. Tell them you ain't got room for a hater. Tell them go take a walk. Say, I ain't got room for a hater. I'm in a two-seater. We ain't got no room. We ain't got no room. And that's why they say it's lonely at the top. Because everything that I'm speaking of, this is real talk. Any successful person will confirm what I said. Like, that's exactly how it go. And often people pass judgment when people become successful. If they become rich, people pass judgment. I've done it myself. I used to do it. That is so bold. Why so-and-so don't deal with their family? That is so bold. Why they don't? You can't. You cannot. When you get to a certain place and space with your success, there are people, it's not you, collective, who will make you feel impelled to stay away. And that's for your safety, your protection, and your peace of mind. I used to judge and say that too. Why they don't deal with their family? They can't deal with their family. People won't allow it. The truth is, I know everybody want to hear, oh, you're going to be successful and you can take your boyfriend with you and your current husband and wife. Some people can, but how long does that last? As you go up, there are choices you have to make. There are sacrifices. And some folks got to get cut off. Like, yeah, we know of each other. You over there, I'm over here. And if you try to force and take people with you who don't belong with you on your path, on your mission, those are the ones who are likely to sabotage or have someone wanting to, see you in court over situations because you trying to drag somebody with you that don't belong. You can't take the hood to the office with you. You may be put in different environments and settings where, the things they do aren't allowed. I'm just being straight up. This is for somebody that needs to hear it. You can't take everybody with you. Family gonna always be family, but that don't mean you're gonna always be connected to them. There may be some of them that you just gotta leave behind. Because whatever this is that you are working on, it's going to take off for you. And I see somebody, just as this person is leaning over this tattoo and they're very focused. Okay, they're very focused on this tattoo, on what they're doing, as they should be. That's a needle, right? You're going to be so focused. You're going to have a tunnel vision on becoming successful. And things are going to take off for you. But everybody just can't go with you. So basically, hey, do what you can for, because everybody had them things, when I get this, I'm going to buy my mama a house. When I get this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Do what you can for those who have a relationship like that with their mother. That's for somebody. Okay? Do what you can, but you're not obligated to nobody, and you don't have to have survivor's remorse. People have to get up and get it on their own. But you can't take everybody with you. You can't. You have to cut people off. You have to set boundaries. You can't be for everybody. That's why I put this here. You cannot be for everybody. And even those who try to force their ways, because there will be people who will try to assert themselves in your life, and they know that you don't want them in their life. But if they see you getting that money on, they want to attach themselves to that. And people will send folks your way. People will send people your way as well. People will send people your way to stop the transformation from continuing. Oh, yeah. I can't get next to them, but you know what? I'm going to tell so-and-so about it. And people will do that. They will send a male or a female your way to act like they're interested in you romantically, and they're actually not. That person is there to see what they can get. That's what somebody needs to hear that. Because it's happening. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's being given. It is happening for you. Remain optimistic and don't give up. And you know who you are. You are very focused. You've been working at this forever. You probably taught yourself how to tattoo, whoever you are. Now, that's not the only business, but I'm picking up on that, not just because this card here. I pick up on this tattoo energy in a lot of my reads. Hello, tattoo artists, whoever you are watching me, because I pick up on this in a lot of my reads. Even if you don't tat anymore, I pick up on your energy. I pick up on your energy all the time, okay? This could be a barbershop, a hair salon, a restaurant, a daycare. This could be many things. A laundromat, a car wash. This could be many things. A bakery. Someone does beautiful cakes and you want your own location because you got business like that. And your family tired of you baking 3, 4 in the morning because your order's coming in thick like that. You good like that. You well known. Your name is spreading. People are talking about your business, about your service. They love your cakes. They love your personality. Your energy is alluring as well. You have good people skills. Okay? Yeah. Stay optimistic about your present as well as your future. Go ahead and enjoy this blessing. Go ahead and enjoy this opportunity. And anyone in your way, well, they have to be removed. You have to no longer, you have to, look, you have to, hey. Your access is no longer allowed at this point. It'll take you to eat a couple of shrimps and steaks, and then that's it, baby. Yeah, no, you can't go to the mansion. No. You can't control nobody's behavior. You can't. And there are people who will deliberately sabotage you because they're angry. Because you're that one that walked away. I told you earlier, somebody is the first one in their family to be an entrepreneur or even have this type of money. And that's why you're keeping it to yourself. And continue to do that. Don't share with nobody what you got going on. Do not be telling nobody. When I say sharing, do not be telling nobody what you got in the bank. Don't tell nobody nothing. Because people will send people towards you and make you a target as well. You got to move different. And this is why you can't deal with everybody. Desperate people do desperate things. You got to keep them thirst buckets away from you. Look at the empty cups. You must keep the thirst buckets away from you. Family, friend, neighbor, man. Might be your lover, might be your husband or your wife. You might have to cut them off too. You might find out they're shady. You might be like, baby, I was doing this for us, but it looks like now I'm doing it for me. Yeah, folks be mad because you're the one that got away. You ended up doing something with your life and they're mad about it. I wanted the collective to be where I last saw them. When I last saw them, they were alcoholic. When I last saw them, they were a bum. Well, not anymore. Trouble don't last always. And folks mad at that. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. And if it's not happening now, these are potential energies in the near future as you work towards this progress. Not saying something's going to happen to you that your spirit guides want you to be aware of, to be mindful, and don't be oblivious. Don't disregard. You get that gut feeling to cut somebody off or something ain't right with a business deal, do that. Do that. You don't understand what's in a contract? Go ahead and seek legal advice. Get assistance with that. Confirmation. That was a nice belch that came out there. That's confirmation. Do that. Look at this. This is the highest. Come on now. You got the star, the sun, the ace of pentacles. Come on. The ace of wands. Come on now. Come on now. This is the highest card. This is prosperity. This is abundance. This is also fertility. Being able to bring things into fruition. Being able to manifest. Being able to receive this information that is going to bless you. Okay, this could be a phone number, or this could be how to fill out paperwork. Okay, this could be a lot of things for different people. Maybe by you being an entrepreneur for the first time, I'm picking up there's going to be some kind of incentive, some kind of discount, maybe on the purchase that you are making. Okay. There's information, this information that is coming in for, it's going to show you how to work smarter, not harder. And that's why I picked up earlier. It's going to help you save in a major way. So if you have ideas like, yeah, I want to open a shop, but when I open it, I want to do some remodeling. I want some new chairs. I want some lighting fixtures. Maybe you want some TVs on the wall, whatever. You're going to have the money to do all that and make it look nice. You're going to be able to pay professionals, licensed, insured, affiliated, and bonded to the state they work in, contractors, legit to come in and do this work for you. Oh, yeah. It takes time, but I'm picking up on somebody very determined. You ain't letting nothing get in your way. You possibly have, I'm not going to say lost some relationships. You possibly have, when it comes to your love life, whoever you are, you've let a lot of people go because they didn't understand your grind. They didn't understand your hunger for wanting change in your life. They just didn't get it. They didn't get it. They didn't get it of why you work so hard. They didn't understand that you possibly been in connections where people accuse you of possibly maybe saying you're cheating, or people possibly wanting to compete with you. It happens where folks have lovers who want to compete with them, and you've had to let them go because you're letting them know, look, I do this because this is who I am. You've possibly also have been in relationships where people think you're cheating because maybe you're working overtime, or you got an extra client, or you're actually getting to the bag. You're actually applying yourself where you're supposed to. You're following your dreams. That's all I see here. Very passionate about what you desire, but you're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk, and that makes a difference. You're not just ooh-wee. I'm about to say shoveling ish. You're not just talking ish. You getting to it. You're taking all the steps necessary. You're ready. You're ready to make that purchase. You're ready. Who ain't got no money? I see somebody turning their neck like, who ain't got no bread? Who? Who? Who ain't ready to purchase? Who? Oh, oh, this is a beautiful read. It really is. Continue to keep that enthusiasm and that energy about yourself. This is beautiful. Simply beautiful. Yep. And with the Ace of Swords here, your spirit team is letting you know that whether for the person that is the first time to be an entrepreneur or to have this large sum of money, and you're keeping it private and continue to do that for your safety and well-being. But your spirit team wants you to know that all you have to do is communicate. Prayer, meditation, conversation, but they will be providing signs and synchronicities and communicating with you. So pay attention to your awakened state and your dream state as you move forward, because you do have spirit guides present to assist you. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't let nobody make you feel a little shaky. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's because they know you're a star already. They know you're already a successful businessman or woman. They know your business is going to be very profitable. You're someone who's going to be around for a long time. Okay? People will know who you are. So you will have to change the way you move. You will have to change where you hang out. You will have to change these things. See, these things I'm naming, these are the things, people say they want to be a millionaire, they want to be this. You can be anything you desire. But you have to move different. And it comes with rules. And it comes with changes that has to be made as you go there. You have to move in silence. You have to allow things to be a mystery. And you cannot let everyone into your world. You cannot, especially when you're building. You're in the middle of it. You ain't at the beginning. You're building. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Whoever you are, whatever your brand is, it's happening. It's happening. It's increasing. It's happening. Your name is floating. Things are turning around for you. The sun is shining on you. It's the highest card in the deck. What else we need to pull? It's happening. It's happening. You see how they're holding that small child up? Yay! That's admiration. That's being world renowned, possibly famous, or hood renowned, or state or city renowned. You're going to be very well known and popular. Just be wise. There's nothing to fear. We don't project fear over here. We don't even operate out of that. That's false evidence appearing real. We don't even recognize it at all. Stand in your power. Stay confident. Stay grateful. And keep your spiritual connection fine-tuned, whatever your belief system is. Keep it fine-tuned. Because just like this little child is being lifted up, you're going to be lifted up. Your name is going to be lifted up, elevated. You're going to have to relocate. I don't know where you live. You're going to want some peace. That's all I'm going to say. And when I say peace, I'm not talking about anything, no harm, no violence. We're not talking about that. You're going to want some peace and quiet. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to relocate. And you will have a choice to pick wherever you want to go. Because business is going to be booming. Business is going to be booming. Things are going to be doing very well. And those who had access to you, who used to pull up, what you doing? Let me use the bathroom. Can I get a drink of water? You really don't need them having access to you. That's not to be cruel, but you got to move different to protect yourself. How do you think people have longevity? How do you think people last and stick around? How do you think people create generational wealth? They're not walking around. They're not showing everything on social media either. Ooh, that's for somebody. You show you a little bit, what you need to see. Not too much. A person can have 200 subscribers and be a billionaire and you wouldn't know because you're programmed to think opposite. That's for somebody. But you have a lot of success here. That's for somebody. That's the message. Don't be fooled. You have to move different. You have to move different. It's nothing to fear. They're saying they want you to be wise. You can't go to places you used to go. People who feel they don't have nothing to lose, you have no business hanging around them kind of people. You have to have boundaries and enforce them, and not with anger or hostility. You keep your cool. Stay cooler than a fan. But be wise, collective. They're saying be wise. Because you got this, you can do this for the long haul and be successful and enjoy this process, this business, this home, this car, this franchise. Okay, somebody's a franchise. Okay, whatever this is for you. But be willing to enforce your boundaries and have rules, and be mindful. If you're someone friendly, you're likely to go out to the club and letting people come back to the crib. No. Mm-mm. No. No. And no. Male or female. Them kind of things need to be like out of your mind, you know, because you're going to be very excited. Things are going to be taken off and you're going to want to celebrate, and you can celebrate, but they want you to be wise. You don't leave yourself open. Don't leave yourself open. Don't think, oh, I can trust. I can. No, 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 no. Because even though that you're partying with these people, I don't care how many bottles of drinks you buy them. I don't care how many times you take them out to dinner. Folks do not care, collective. A person will still switch up on you because they're watching you constantly increase and climb to the top. Things are just getting better and better. And they down here looking, but they watching you. They right here looking. They watching you. You can share with folks, and sometimes that's not enough. But you're not here. You're not obligated or indebted to anyone. You don't have to have survivor's remorse. If you choose to do anything for someone, Spirit is saying make sure you do things within a balance. Don't allow anyone to guilt you. Someone needs to hear this into giving them anything. And that's possibly why you've been keeping it to yourself, the amount of money that you have put away, because you know that people that are close to you, family and friends, are leeches. And they'll want every dime you got. But continue to stay private. They're saying keep that even as you meet new friends, because you're going to have other friends who are wealthy, and you ain't going to have to worry about that for some of you. Keep that. Always keep your finances private. Okay? And your next move later.